Good morning, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utlanaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of July the 28th to August the 3rd, 2024. I already cut your decks and I've shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date July the 28th, 2024. This way we can dive right into the reading. I'm going to pull all the cards first, and then we'll get into some more individual interpretations of each card. Okay, we're gonna start off with the Five of Wands, playing war games. Everything is making you stronger. All of this conflict and competition perhaps that you're going through, if you are experiencing some of that, is definitely making you stronger. Do not get caged in by self-limiting beliefs and self-imposed restrictions, because we have a new fulfilling journey coming up with the Ace of Cups. So we have the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups here. We have a Two of Cups. Okay, interesting. I think that's your higher self here. Definitely shuffling things on the chessboard to make you a stronger person. Then we have the Ten of Cups with the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Swords too. So 2 tens and the Ace of Cups. So definitely some new, we have an endings and beginnings here. Okay, I'm going to start off with ending this one. I'm going to start off with this card. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about, so swords are mental capacities, air signs, like, okay, so it's about ideologies, ways of thinking, thought processes, thoughts, ideas, stuff like that. Okay, so an old way of thinking is done. And I think what you are leaving here, you are leaving old ways of thinking that are holding you back. Okay, maybe before in your life you felt perhaps a victim of your external circumstances. Maybe you had limiting beliefs about yourself that were not conducive to your higher good, to you reaching your full potential. Okay, because this is a sword card as well. We have the 8 and the 10 of swords. Okay, so the 10 indicates that this old way of thinking is dead, done, and over with. It's not conducive to you. Okay, it's like caging you in. You perhaps were feeling you were imposing some self-imposed restrictions upon yourself based on the way that you were thinking about life and about yourself and about the situations that you're in. It's going to look differently for everyone because this is a general reading. Okay, perhaps you have been going through some conflict and competition in your life. The Five of Wands can indicate conflict and competition, but it's all for your own benefit, even though it might seem difficult right now. And so do not think of any struggles or challenges that you are dealing with right now, Capricorn, as the universe punishing you, like that you did something wrong, or that you don't have the capacity to be the victor of any of this, because you definitely do. Okay, this is making you stronger. Now, I'm going to bring up my mother. I always do sometimes when I think it's pertinent. She led a hard life, okay? And I don't blame her for thinking the way she does, and I can't even change the way that she thinks now because she's almost 80, okay? But she internalizes any bad thing that happens in her life, even like the cable company misinterpreting or making a mistake, and she has to deal with this, and she has like problems with technology, and then she gets frustrated, and then she's like, well, the universe just, it's always something. When something gets better, then something else happens, and I don't know what I did to deserve this hard life, right? So I love my mother very dearly, It bothers me and it hurts me to see it, that she has this mentality of life, but it's not the universe punishing you, Capricorn, okay? I'm going to talk about Lord of the Rings. Okay, I utilize this analogy often about struggle in life. Okay, the Lord of the Rings book, I'm currently reading it for the first time. I'm on the Return of the King at the moment. It's a 3-novel series. Oh, it could be 4 if you include The Hobbit, but it's a 3-novel series of Frodo's epic journey. He's like the hero, the epic journey of the hero, right? And Frodo was a hobbit that lived in the Shire, never went outside of his village, never experienced the outside world, lived a very sheltered life, and was quite content being that way. Okay, but he never really developed much except for his relationships with his fellow hobbit friends and his uncle. Okay, it was quite an easy, not dramatic life. Then his uncle bestowed upon him this burden on his shoulders with this ring that he needed to destroy. He had to go on this epic journey to Mordor to destroy this ring and to save pretty much the world. And so the novel could have went really quickly. His friend Gandalf the Wizard could have got his hawk friend to pick him up and fly him to Mordor, drop him off, and then he could destroy the ring, and then that would be the end of the story. But nope, Frodo had to leave the Shire, which he never did before, and went through a lot of trials and tribulations. And it exposed some these conflicts and competitions and challenges and struggles, right? The 5 of Wands exposed himself to aspects of his personality and of his self that he never even knew existed. He didn't know how strong he was and how brave he was. And without these challenges in life, the challenges in life is what makes us stronger and what allows us to see our character, how we respond to certain situations. Okay. And it also exposed some of his weaknesses, that perhaps he's too trusting at times when he shouldn't be, right? And so this whole journey across these 3 books really highlight how conflict, competition, and struggle is like allows you to tap into your capacity and really shows you what you're made of, right? So utilizing this mentality, right, when we are dealing with some trials, troubles, and tribulations, and knowing that you have the power within you to choose how you're going to respond to this. And you have the power within you, the cage of limiting beliefs about yourself, of any sort of thoughts and thought process and ideologies about yourself or even your situation that are self-imposing restrictions upon yourself. You have the power to set yourself free. You're not you're not going to be waiting on anybody else. You need to tap into your own internal strength here, Capricorn, and set yourself free of any limiting beliefs, knowing that any challenges, trials, and tribulations only make you stronger. Okay? So you need to face them. Now we have with the 5 of Wands as well, we have the 2 of Cups. Okay, and you also have the Ace of Cups as well, and the 10 of Cups. So, so some interpretations here can indicate that this is love, okay, like a union between a man and a woman. But do you see here, this is the caduceus. This is the staff of Hermes, Mercury. This is the god of communication, okay? And this is your higher self here. And this is what I'm getting is your higher self too. Your higher self and your spirit guides are actually maneuvering. It's like your higher self and your spirit guides are writing the book of your life. And they are orchestrating all of these trials and tribulations that seem to be trials and tribulations right now. But it is priming you to become your best self so that you can step into the Ace of Cups, a life that is more fulfilling. You're overflowing with love. You're overflowing with abundance and spiritual contentment. And it is priming you to get everything that you want and that you dream. All right. But you can't have this unless you can protect it, right? So think of all of the struggles, like, and perhaps things aren't working out for you right now, or you're going through some challenging times, but it is forging you. It is like sculpting you. Your higher self and your spirit guides are putting you through these situations. They're orchestrating these things here, these things in your life in order for you to be able to get this. You are forging aspects of your character that are going to allow, that are going to teach you what you need to learn in order to get the 10 of Cups, and to be grateful for it, because you perhaps didn't have it before and you worked very hard to get it, and you will protect it with every ounce of your body. Does that make sense? So you need to step out of this victim mentality if that's something that you're experiencing right now, but not even victim mentality. It's just about like having thoughts and ways of thinking about yourself that are not conducive to your highest good. And you need to step out of that, because it's just holding you back. You're caging yourself in when you have wings and the cage is open, okay? And knowing that this way of thinking about yourself and about your situation is done. You need to step into your authority, your self-authority, and take life by the horns, knowing that everything is making you stronger. And this is all practice for the rest of your life. You're going to be using all of these skills for the rest of your life. You should be grateful for these situations. That's what I'm getting here. Because they are making you extremely strong, practical, logical, and primed for the best life that you want. All right, that's all I have for you. I'm not going to fluff it up with anything just to make this video longer. We're going to end off with a Sufi Wisdom Oracle card, and it's Return to Joy. We are here to experience joy. Let's see where we are here. Sorry. There we go. Oh, Sufi disciples of the moment, roses are blooming and nightingale is drunk. It is called to ecstasy. In the wilderness of my gloom, the moment is this instant when you shower rain upon me from a cloud of mercy. Trusting in the divine plan. Wow. And knowing we should enjoy every moment of our life are the first steps towards freedom from mental and spiritual pain. That is the Eight of Swords. We all have bad days, even weeks, when we fall down in our ability to be happy. No matter how long we live, we cannot enjoy our prosperity. We are refusing the divine gift of life. Dear one, life can be hard. Wow. But happy people are those who tend to move through hard times with an attitude of clarity versus victimhood. Wow, I can't make this stuff up. Unhappy people are those who see themselves as the victims of life. They see what has happened to them rather than finding a way through and out of it. Concentrating on what's wrong in this world versus what's right does not lead to a happy life. There is no escape from experiencing fear and worry at times, but make it an important distinction between feeling it and living it. You might be so caught up with achieving your next goal or the next item on your to-do list that you forget how wonderful life truly is. As Rumi suggests, concentrate on living in the now and create a dream about the future. This is how you become excited about something you are working on, grateful for what you have, and are able to dream about the possibilities of life. That's the 10 of Cups. Wow. The mantra for you this week, my dear, dear Capricorn, is I am here in this world to experience joy. I dedicate a portion of my everyday life to turning off all technology and slowing the pace of my life. I celebrate the present moment and live in gratitude. This reading resonated for you, my dear Capricorn, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for all of the energy you've brought me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, Capricorn. Bye-bye.